How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is the day of another day. Of another day that we call Tuesday. And it would have been said, what's going on, people? I know we've been going through a lot of horrificness in reference to what's going on in Orlando. Father, became 49 killed and I think 53 injured as far as that, for Orlando. And rest in peace, all the victims, and God bless your soul for the families who have to go through this. However, I'm going to change pace just a little bit only because it's something that's slipping through the cracks and I just don't want it to fall through the cracks because it falls heavy on my heart. And this person I want to talk about is Christina Grimmie. She's 22 years old. Here's a picture right here. Okay. Now, I don't know if you know about her or you heard anything about her, but I'm going to bring it to your attention right about now because I feel as though it's slipping through the cracks. We're focusing on everything that's happened as far as, the Orlando thing, but this woman was here on this earth, and I don't feel as though her death needs to be ignored as far as, media coverage. I don't see anybody talking about her and stuff. So I feel as though, as a person as I am, always look out for people that's, in a crisis or have been killed or have been harmed and stuff like that. It doesn't matter if you're LGBT, you can just be a straight person. If it's a storyline that I feel as though it needs to be shared with you, I'm going to share it. It'll be said. And she's 22 years old. Her name was Christina Grimmie. Now, she was born on March the 12th, which makes her a Pisces. Now, she was a contestant on The Voice. And what happened was, she was signing autographs. She had told people, that she was going to be down for signing autographs at the Plaza. And this is in Orlando, Florida. And this was going to take place on a Friday, which was June the 10th. And she was very excited because, she wanted to meet her fans and stuff like that, for everybody who supported her. And, her journey as far as stardom, and she had let people know on her Facebook page, that she was going to be out there. So basically she wanted to get a chance, and get a chance to meet them.
We're in Orlando today. Please come to the show if you live near Orlando, Florida. We are at the Plaza Live. Please come out. Bye.
She was very excited and stuff, because she wanted to share this and, just to let you know that thank you, it's meeting her fans and stuff, meet and greet. So, and this was after the concert. She was going to sign her autographs and stuff. She's also a New Jersey native, and she finished the third on The Voice, NBC, and she was signing autographs, at the concert venue, and this is Atlanta, Florida, like I just said. Okay. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. This story bothers me, but I'm going to continue with it. Now, there was a girl, 20 years old. She was standing in line, and she was behind Kevin James, right here. Okay. She was behind Kevin James, and Kevin James was there in the line, to sign the autographs, of course, the concert. So let me just let you know what Kevin did. So they was all waiting in line and stuff, because you have to stand in there and everything at the concert. And he got this turn where he's about to come up to her, and meet and greet and stuff, autographs and pictures and everything like that. So as she was preparing for him to come, he's coming towards her, and she holds her arms out. She's like, how you doing, my friend? So what he did was, as she greeted him with love, and she opened her arms, he pulled out a gun, and he shot her. The correct amount, I'm not sure, but it said 3 or 6 times, and she started falling to the side, to the ground. Her brother, Marcus, tackled him and started fighting him in reference to killing or shooting and killing his sister. The guy fighting her brother was defending his little sister. Fights and push Marcus off and take the gun and kill himself. You know, let me tell you what Kevin James did. He's from St. Petersburg, Florida. He drove 2 hours west of Orlando, Florida, just to kill a fan, just to kill. And on that same month in June, she was killed on June 11th. She released her debut LP, Find Me. See that? You know, his brother was hurt. He said he don't know what to do without her. They was very close. And my heart goes out to the family. You know, the Grimmie family and stuff like that. And, you know, they went back and they wanted to find people, you know, the authorities and stuff wanted to find out what actually happened. And here's news coverage of it, because I didn't see this, but I found
breaking news: that shooting death of singer Christina Grimmie, the star of NBC's The Voice, was killed after what would be her final concert in Orlando. Laura Sanchez is in Orlando with new details about the killer. So what have you learned for us?
Pamela, just a few moments ago, Orlando police confirming the name of the suspected gunman. His name is Kevin James Loibl. He's 27 years old. Again, Kevin James Loibl. His last known address is in St. Petersburg, Florida. That coincides with what police have been telling us, that he was somewhere in Florida and that he came here to Orlando specifically to carry out this attack. To give you an idea, St. Petersburg is about 2 hours west of Orlando, so for him to have plotted this out gives you some glimpse of his mental state at the time that he carried out this attack. Other minor details that we've confirmed with police: he acted alone. He had 2 small caliber handguns here, along with a large hunting knife that he had on him during the attack. Apparently, the singer Christina Grimmie had been signing autographs for fans after her concert, and that's when Kevin James Loibl went after her. Her brother Marcus tackled him to the ground, and during that scuffle, police say that the gunman turned the gun on himself and took his own life. They're still searching through his computer and his phone to figure out a motive, but again, to give you a perspective of the potential mental state he was in, he drove 2 hours, police say, specifically to carry out this attack in Central Florida. Pamela?
Okay, you see that? You know, he traveled so far just to commit murder, and that's unbelievable. Sad, unbelievable in this world. And this is what the girl had to say was a line behind him. You know.
Our dream, I don't feel like it's real yet, as it hasn't completely hit me yet. I feel like overwhelmed and basically traumatized. Like, whenever I think about it, I still hear the gunshots and I still hear people screaming.
We heard that there was actually shooting inside. There was a gunman. We didn't know who was shot. We didn't know how many people. We didn't know if any of our friends were dead. Anything.
She's distraught and she can't believe what actually happened, and, you know, devastated. Devastated. She's 20 years old, and she can't believe what she's seeing. This is going to torment her for the rest of her life. Bless you, Destiny. You know, after they killed Christina, or not they, him, Kevin James killed her. Of course, the reporters and everybody went out to the family because they want to find out exactly, you know, what the family had to say. Well, how did they know about this? Did they know disturbances? Did they know Kevin James was a sick individual? So the parents said, you know, they got knocked to his doors. They went to St. Petersburg, Florida, and they put this note on their door. Because clearly the family had no idea. That's my opinion, but, you know. They said, deepest sorrow for the loss to family, friends, and fans of the very talented, loving Christina Grimmie. They said no more comments. They don't know what to say. They're at a loss. They're at a loss. I know they're like, how can he do this? They're at a loss. And the thing about it is that, you know, Christina fought so hard to get to where she wanted to get to. You know, she fought so hard to get there, and she's finally watching her dream open before her eyes, and she's expressing happiness, and she's letting people know that she loved them and thank you for supporting me, and letting you know that I love you back. She greeted you with a hug, and he pulled out a gun and he killed her. That was her reward for showing her love. You know, and I feel this though is very important because it is falling behind the eyes and the ears of her life, and no one's really talking about it. And I just wanted to put that here so you can know what actually happened to this poor girl. Remind you, she's only 22 years old. Can you imagine you walking up to greeting somebody for showing them love and they kill you? I know in the world we live in a very unsettling world. And the sad part about it, we're so desensitized. And this type of matter, it seems like nobody's even shocked about it. But I'm shocked. And I'm bothered. And her brother and her were so close, and, you know, and the family, I'm sure, was very close. And so they was from New Jersey, you know, they was over this way, and, you know, it's really sad, you know, and, you know, rest in peace, Christina. You know, and I wanted to do this and stuff, and they did a visual for her.
It was just an article saying that she was shot and killed, and I didn't believe it at first. I ran downstairs and I told my mom, and I was like, Christina's gone, like, she's dead, and I didn't think it was real.
She shared her commitment to Christ, and a tweet that's been going all around the media again. She said, sometimes God allows terrible things to happen in your life, and you don't know why. But that doesn't mean you stop trusting Him. So Tina and Bud, we can't say that we understand, but we do say that we love you and we surround you with our prayer support. And Marcus, your actions saved many lives, and it showed your loyalty and love to Christina, and we want you to know we're proud of you. And lastly, to Christina herself, we would say, thank you for using your incredible talent, making this community proud, but more importantly, following our Savior, Jesus Christ.
You know, and they think Marcus and stuff, you know, as far as him being a hero and fighting for his sister, but they don't understand he was going to do that. That's his sister. That was his friend. He loved her. You know, so before I start falling apart in front of you, I'm going to go. But I just want you to know, Christina, you are loved. Your life is not a vain. I want you to know that we love you. We'll miss you. My heart goes out to the family. You have my deepest condolences. Anyway, that being said, I just wanted to put that out there so you could see what actually happened to someone who was doing the right thing and, you know, living in a life. And like I said before, this was a human's life, and, you know, she was a very young girl just trying to live her dream. It's very easy, just living a dream. Just to be killed by Kevin James. And, you know, the thing about it is that we can't even get an answer for him because he killed this stuff. And remind you, this guy had 2 guns and a large hunting knife. And for what? What was he going to war for? What was he going to war for? For what? You know, anyway, So I love you, and I want you to be safe. And rest in peace, Christina. And I love you. And I want you to remember, always be careful as much as you can. Because we're living in a very dangerous world sometimes, and a lot of times things just don't make sense. So it's like I can't really give you an answer, or I can't really say how to protect yourself, because you never really know. Here's someone who's supposed to give her love. So, you know, like I said before, you never really know. But anyway, be safe as much as you can. Always keep your eyes open. And I love you, and thank you for watching. Catch the rain. Until we meet again.